You guys ever thought of that? It's called marketing. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna say that you shouldn't have characters from both sexes be good, because it's better if every character is good. That way, more people like your characters. But at the same time, it's a give or take, right? Do they really want to put all that effort, or they just want to sell you a product? Come on, it's a company. So this is why I like Gallup, because they were so business oriented. I know that's good. That probably makes me a blasphemer in nerd culture, but it's true. I like companies that are so open about the fact that they just want your money. Like, I think this is why I gravitated towards Yu-Gi-Oh as opposed to Pokemon or Magic. Because Pokemon tries to be like, oh yeah, we're Pokemon, we're the cool guys, and we have all this magical adventure for you to enjoy with you and your Pokemon. Blah 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 blah. And Magic's like, go roleplay as it's like D&D shit, because D&D was on hiatus. So he made Magic. Now Yu-Gi-Oh is buy the packs and give us your money, cuz you know what we're doing. And I think one of the best ways that the show proved that is because they had all their protagonists cheating. Okay, they knew what they were. They were corporate at the end of the day, and I think that's part of why I liked Yu-Gi-Oh so much more, because all the protagonists cheated, except maybe Playmaker, but there's still doubt about that one. And you know, while that sounds terrible, it's true. Okay, because if you actually go back and watch the original Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't think there's any character that I can say was a good person in the original Yu-Gi-Oh. Just from beginning to end, except maybe Anzu. Anzu might have been the only good person in the original Yu-Gi-Oh. Am I wrong? I'm trying to think. Was there another person I could consider good in the original Yu-Gi-Oh? Why can't I change? Oh, right, because it's damaged up. Ha! Draw a bunch of cards. Because that's what we do in this game. Because effectively, Yugi used the Sennin item to turn some people into his friends. Yes, that's what he did. Yonochi was a street kid. Honda might have been cool if this is going to be for specifically anime tie-in, not manga tie-in. Honda I would have considered him a good person if it wasn't for all the shenanigans with Miho back in season 0. I'm thinking. Miho doesn't seem like a good person. She was a money god, you know, money lady. She probably would have been a gold digger. Anzu was fine, so I got nothing on her. Kaiba, I'm not even gonna try to entertain the fact that he was a good person. He was clearly a bad dude, but using business, he made the world a better place in the context of the show. Which is why I like Kaiba as well. Is he my favorite character in the original series? No. Not even close. Favorite character in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Not specifically, not manga. In manga, it would probably be Kaiba. But in anime, it would probably be Rebecca. Just because it's so adorable how she tries to curse in English, but you can tell the actress is American. So there's just some dissonant, some tonal dissonance there. It's kind of cute. All right. And because of it, how the little aspect with Anzu and Yugi played out in the anime, that was nice. But then again, people tell me like, you like all the bad things in you, and like maybe to you they're bad, but to me they're pretty cool. I happen to like characters who are cool and get things done and don't waste everyone's time with random angst and shit. I mean, don't get me wrong, Yu-Gi-Oh had plenty of angst, but in a sense, the angst was, I think the angst was just cooler, in a sense. I know that sounds really weird to explain, but that's really my position on it. I think that character, if you're gonna have angst and like edgy themes, you need to go all the way with it. Okay? Don't chicken out at the last second. At least that's my take on it, okay? This is why, like I'm saying, I'm not really too big on My Hero, but I'm really like Duelist, because they do drama and angst super well. Why? Because they go all in. The same with you, right? If you're gonna have, edgy material and over the top drama and all the really all the really fantastical elements of the show, you gotta go all in. Also, Go Rush was really good. I watched episode 6 today. Yugioh versus the flat woods monster. That was pretty cool. We learned more about Yugioh. I don't know if Yugioh is going to be like the rival or the villain or what's going on with him. I still need to get more understanding of the show. I really do. Overall, though, I think it's a great series. I'm liking it a lot. At this point, I'm not even paying attention to the duel. I'm just I've played this game so much that I can just go through the motions without thinking about it too much. And I don't mean that I'm not saying that to brag, mind you. I'm just being dead honest here. Like, I think I've just played so much Yu-Gi-Oh that I can go through the motions without issue. Alright. Ideo, Black Dozo Dragon. Alright. Battle. Attack. We will not be negating. Attack. We will not be negating. I don't know if you can hear my mouse clicks, but I furiously click on it so that the game automatically knows that I'm not trying to negate the attack. Okay. Okay. This is a unique play. Go Rush episode 6, solid 8 out of 10. I liked it a lot. What else? At this point, what can I say about the Accel duels? They're not as good as the GX duels, okay? They're real 2350. What the hell is this? Yes. Attack! And my turn. Okay. So I guess Ditora defended herself. Oh, is it a Dorite? Something Doles. I don't remember her name. No, if you're asking me to remember Accel, I pretty much only remember the fan service and the ending of it, and then the duels between Yuma and Shark, along with the duels versus Yuma and Kaito. Anything else you're trying to expect me to remember from Xyz? Not happening. I can barely recollect anything from that show. I did watch the whole thing though, twice, one subbed, one stopped, but honestly, compared to the other Yu-Gi-Oh, it's not as memorable. Okay, so this is Photon Butterfly Assassin. I'm putting that in the deck, obviously. It's a bitchin' name for a card. We have to put it in. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I got a message, most likely from school. Book review is due Friday. We're still being set upon. Yes, it is. Alright. What do I remove? I don't even want to play this card anymore. Red Demons, it's really good in the stall matchup, but that's it. But even still, I know it was a stable card, but I think it's outlived its usefulness. Now, this card isn't exactly good either. It's a pretty bad card, but it gives us more XC's variety to play with. So we now have 3 of the big summon methods. Our Tsukumo Yuma deck is going well as well. This could work out in the end. Okay, let's do this. We're fighting Tsukumo Yuma again. And I know I say that, Tsukumo Yuma is not as difficult as Fudo Yusei, but it's true, okay? If you're asking me who my favorite protagonists are in Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm not going to say Yuki or Atem. I really am not. I'm going to say Yusei and Yusaku. And then someone's going to say, you like the characters with no character. I'm like, no, they have character. It's just not the kind of character people like. Okay? If you're gonna, for example, I really like Yusaku and Yusei because they were no-nonsense guys, okay? They did not mess around. As soon as it got real, they gave it everything they got. Whereas, Judai, I really like Judai, but mostly because of Season 3 and 4. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think season 1 and 2 Jedi is that good. I did like GX, mind you. I really like GX. But I also am aware of the fact that, you know, I am from the time where I like these sort of like no nonsense kind of like manly dudes who want to get things done and refuse to fail kind of mentality. Well, not refuse to fail, more do their damnness to succeed. How's that? I like those kind of characters a lot more. You know? Let's see what else. You know, one of the big tropes that people gave crap on in Arc 5 was like the damsel in distress trope. Now, you know, I grew up on fairy tales as a kid. You know, I grew up with like Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, and Cinderella, and a few other tales such as those. So, to me, the damsel in distress thing was just kind of a regular trope in fiction. At least it was for me. I know, like I said, I know that I'm very different from a large chunk of people in regards to how they grew up and what media they watched. So I know there's discrepancies between what I grew up watching, what a lot of people grew up watching. So to me, I just kind of like those shows, those types of, and I don't think there's anything wrong with the damsel in distress trope. The damsel could even be a guy. Okay, you want to see damsel in distress? Early Kick-Ass, where Hit Girl saves Kick-Ass's ass from, you know, Razul. If you guys, watched Kick-Ass, it's a good movie actually. Although I recommend the comic a lot more because the comic actually finishes the story, and the Hit Girl solo comic was so good. Especially when she fought the Crippler dude, where she like, oh yeah, and we're gonna make sure you never be a superhero again because we're gonna cripple you. Remember, Kick-Ass is, like I said, similar to what I said in the Blade Double review, I would never recommend it to a minor. I'm pretty sure you have to be 18 plus to buy the damn thing. This is pretty heavy material. It's pretty deep, pretty dark shit. So if you're one of those people who just get super bothered by things, I really don't recommend Kick-Ass to you. But if you aren't bothered by it, go all in. It's fun. It's a nice trip too. Ha! Skuma Yuma, you thought that you could win? No, you can't win. Fighting against me. Oh shit! What is the damage die? That cuts it in half, right? Yep. Why damage die? Just play Mirror Force at that point. Oh, but what if the monster can't be destroyed? Then this isn't gonna help you. It doesn't destroy anything. It just saves you a turn. Ooh, how big and spooky. Watch this kill him anyways. Watch it. It was Big Shield Guard and I would have laughed my ass off. Okay. Chaos Numbers 39希望ホプレダブルアップチャンス and 助けないと. Okay, so it's a double up chance 助けないと and Chaos Numbers 39希望ホプレ. Understood? Let's add those to the deck. Okay. These are, okay, so we need this guy first. Chaos number 39希望ホプレ. Then it's a Maho Kalo, double up chance, so it's in da. Booking. Akasata. Not here. In a little bit. Double Cyclone, double up chance. And then Tasuke Naito. To. Okay. Tasuke Naito. Excellent. Excellent indeed. So once more I can keep going and saying that the Tsukumo Yuma deck is already progressing a lot faster than the Fudo Yusei deck ever did.